Welcome back to This What It Is, S.4.G Opinion Show. Okay, right now I'm about to touch on, I already spoke on Meek Mill as far as how he felt about the breakup. True facts, straight up opinions. You know, that's what I give. I speak the truth. Hold no punches. And like I said, Meek looked at her as an accomplishment for bragging rights. So whether she leaves him or not, hey, I had that. She stayed with him. Yeah, I got the best girl in the game. She leave. Hey, I hit that. How many of y'all hit it? Bragging rights. You know, he more focused counting his money and, you know, glorifying money and where he came from. So now we're going to get into Nicki Minaj, my straight up facts and truth on how she feels about breaking up with him. And I have audio proof. You know, I've been seeing this. I still wish them the best because I liked how they look with each other. It grew on me. Then on top of that, they'd have been a crazy dream team that did a whole mixtape together or album. That's what they should have did before the breakup. Or maybe they may still do it. But I don't know. I don't know about that now. But the point I'm making is this, is that I'm about to play audio proof, and I've been seeing it. You know what I mean? A lot of people were saying this, and Drake even was talking about this too in his joint, man. You know what I mean? But I'm about to play audio proof where she says she didn't even want to sleep with him. Even though people are going to say, oh, that's contradictory. She did sleep with him, so yeah, but you got to think, she went through a serious breakup. Now, it's people, men and women, that can have a serious breakup like that, heartfelt breakup with somebody that they thought they was going to be with forever, and it seemed like forever that they've been with them, that it's like, you know, they may go left or do this just to really try to take their mind off that person. You know what I mean? And that perfect person is just the perfect, you know, just for that. You know what I mean? Just for that, you know, versus somebody that can get with somebody and it grows to be something, or get with somebody and they see a future with them and, oh man, I see forever with this person. And it takes them away from everything and they end up being together forever. But in this case, that's what it was. It was on some, who popping right now? Oh yeah, perfect for the headline. Matter of fact, you know what I mean? As we're doing this for the headline, people stirring up the rumors, we may be getting together. All right, well, we seeing what's coming from that. All right, well now let's start saying we together. You know what I'm saying? Let's start saying we together. And had the internet going crazy with that. You know? Anything that looks like we're going through something, people going crazy. All right, so let's start saying we're going through something. Ride with that for a minute, because in all reality, just a mascot. That's what she looked at him as, a mascot. Perfect headline for a tour. And at the same time, a boom, bam, bang with my relationship situation. You know what I mean? But I'm going to prove that right here, where you're going to hear it yourself in audio of Nicki Minaj saying, specifically, I don't want to, you know, it ain't like that. I don't want to do nothing with him. You know, he's a perfect headline for my tour. Okay? We're going to get into that right now before I finish saying what I'm saying. And this is the audio from the interview with her and Angie Martinez. Shout out to Angie Martinez. Okay? So just brief audio right here for y'all to hear this. And listen to what Nicki Minaj said. And you can see why the outcome was. And it never was meant to be forever. It was never meant to, you know, they stay together. They made it look good. I'm pretty sure they both knew this. And Meek was like, I'm going to take, that's why he said, I'm going to take advantage of this and brag all crazy. Because he knew this way ain't going to last. But here we go.
Stop
We're talking hypothetically. We're talking hypothetically. I ain't trying to do nothing with Meek. He's just my friend. And yeah, okay. He's a dope candidate for the tour.
But he would be great for the tour.
Yeah, who else?
Okay.
Who's out? Who got out?
Okay. What you hear? Hypothetically, I ain't trying to do nothing with Meek. You know, he's a great headliner for the tour. You know what I mean? That's it. You heard it there right there. You know what I mean? Now, further on, she also did say that she doesn't like Meek. Okay? She doesn't like Meek. Now I would have to find that specific part for y'all.
Watch when I asked you about Meek the first time. Watch your face then.
Oh my God!
I just say it. Watch it. All right, watch
I
it.
really do not like him, but that's what's so funny.
But I'm saying, but watch
See?
your
But why do you
face.
think it comes across like that?
I really do not like him. I really do not like him. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Somebody can be on that note. The next minute they grow to like each other and stuff like that. And it can turn into something. But in this case, come on now. All these facts is put out there. You know? And then for the outcome, it's not surprising. Then that goes to show everything that Drake was saying about them, how he put it in back to back. You know what I mean? Like don't say I ain't tell you. When she ended up leaving you or however he said it. It's obvious, man. She never had no plans for forever or marriage with him or having kids with him or none of that stuff. Now, at the end of the day, I've also seen a post. I didn't get to click on it. I didn't click on it, you know, but I seen a post of them saying, because I get tired of seeing all these different posts about Nicki Minaj, they going to break up, they about to break up, they about to break up, already broke up, this and that, you know, but where it was a post saying Nicki Minaj is pregnant with Meek child. I'm like, they break up, but she's pregnant with his child. If I don't hear it from Nicki Minaj's mouth or Meek mouth, it is what it is. That's how I'm going. That's how I'm doing with this internet stuff now, man. Everything I say to y'all, all my interviews are gonna be facts. They're gonna be proof with it. I'm never gonna tell y'all something, then come to find out it's not that. And if so, I would definitely be right on top of it and correct it. But because people do make mistakes. You know what I mean? But I make sure that I get the straight up information for y'all and proof and facts of what I'm saying to y'all. You know what I mean? But they did a good job of making it look like they was going to be forever and all that. Like they ride no matter how people look at them or whatever. But it's not a surprise. Just as quick as they was doing that, you know, that you would still see little hints that it's not going to be forever. It's not going, you know, it's not going, you know, they're not going to go longevity. And it's crazy that how she said in her, on Meek's mixtape, on Meek's album, DC4 John, you notice when she said, me and Meek still live together. She ain't say me and Meek still in love, me and Meek married, me and Meek still engaged. She said me and Meek still live together. You know what I mean? People live together, but it's still not no ties with each other. It's still not no dedication. Living together, but they making plans to be elsewhere or leave or, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? People do that. You know what I mean? That'll knock it out in the bud. If she was asking an interview or something, are you in love with them? Because you can love somebody, but are you in love with them? She put it out there. You know, she did not like Meek, and she didn't even want to do nothing with him. You know what I mean? And then in the same sentence says he's a perfect headline for the tour. That's a pimp my ride situation. Basically, you know, pimping her ride. I'm riding with him, but I'm pimping him at the same time. You know, and it was a perfect move for publicity and all that. And the ratings that they got, money they made from it and all that, man. Because everybody's waiting to hear from her now. Now, as far as after the breakup. She can get paid crazy just to speak on it. And what went on in their relationships, the arguments that they had on the low. You know, people have differences on the low. You know, and like how Meek went as far as the post saying, "Oh, you go out, don't wear these shoes." That was really corny. Another thing I want to say and put it out there: Nicki Minaj is a sweetheart. You can tell. It's not hard to tell. She is a sweetheart, man, and a boss at the same time. It's not hard to tell, man. But it is what it is, and it's facts. Care what nobody say. Nicki Minaj has low self-esteem. For number one, the plastic surgery tells you that. You know, if any woman wants to change her body part, I don't care what y'all say. Oh, they just want to upgrade. They just want to know. When you're content with yourself and your heart and all that, and you're thankful for who you are, who God intended for you to be and made you, you don't go and pay to get body parts changed, let alone plastic body parts, or get injections or butt shots, or, you know what I'm saying, getting the plastic jelly or plastic, you know, water balloons in your breasts. You know what I mean? Somebody that loves their self and don't look down at their self, they don't do stuff like that, man. They be the small breasted, small butt person walking around and loving themselves. They're going to have somebody that loves them for them. Especially these cats nowadays, as long as they got that was in between their legs, listen, it's all good. And I'm tired of looking anyway. These chicks tripping. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I'm telling you, she does, man. God bless her, though. But I'm telling you, she's the type that will take her shirt off her back for a brother, give him the world. You know what I mean? She's a sweetheart, man. You can just tell that by her interviews. I don't care what she rap about, whatever. She is a sweetheart, man. You can tell she got a beautiful heart, man. You know what I mean? But she has a low self-esteem as well. So that was corny how he said what he said there. This girl was riding with you through everything, through all the bull crap. Beefs, battles, all that stuff. Dissing, people hating on you, saying you took a L. She could have just left you in the middle of all that. You know what I mean? So that was a mismatch already right there. Not knocking Meek as far as who he is when it comes to relationship. I don't know that. I ain't sitting in their living room, was in their bedroom or anything, and wouldn't want to be. I don't do that because I like my relationship's private. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, man. It's about me and my mate enjoying life together and living it up and bettering ourselves in our relationship, being the best parents we can be for our children. You know what I mean? If you don't focus on that first, how can you put out there to the world, you know what I'm saying, as far as that y'all together and glorifying y'all as a big picture for the world to see? Y'all got to grow with each other, and, you know, it's never no limit to getting to know each other to the fullest. There's never no limit, you know? With that being said, like I said, Nicki Minaj is a sweetheart, man. Any man that has her, you know what I mean? As long as you can tell, all she wants to do is just be treated right as far as make her smile, make her feel better make her feel like she's, you know, who God intended her to be, a queen, you know, under God. That's all. She got her own money. She's independent. She got her own money. She don't need no man's money. That's all she want to do. So if you can mess up with that, like, you got to be one of them mindsets. I'm sorry, Meek shows that as a mindset. You know, how you going to take somebody serious and be dedicated to somebody that's talking about passing girls to his homies? Which I highly doubt he did with Nicki Minaj. But you know, it's always going to be that homie. Dang, dog, you said, I mean, you getting soft now. You said you pass off, dog. This Nicki Minaj, man. Can I hit that? And I'm sorry, me, myself, in my heart, that's lame. That's a lame point of view of women and everything, man. You gotta watch being around cats like that. That's lame. That's really lame. That can affect kids. Kids coming up, knowing that their mom, something like that, been done with their mom. And that can affect somebody that, a loyal-hearted, thorough brother, end up being with a woman and coming to find out that she was shared with somebody else, with two dudes or multiple dudes. That's trifling, man. And it can mess a girl's mind up. And again, low self-esteem. You know, that's sad, man. Y'all got to do better on that. I don't care what y'all say in the middle of this interview. Yeah. Start respecting women, man. That's sad. That's another thing. I'm telling you, come on, man. I can tell the type of heart Nicki Minaj, I ain't got to know her personally. She has a beautiful heart, man. Listen how she speaks. Listen to what she says out of her mouth. I don't care what nobody says. I believe she believes in Jesus, too. Because she even talked about it in her raps. As far as Christ and stuff like that. And yeah, okay, I'll say, you know, by Baphomet signs and stuff like that, things, you know, when they was going through that little era. Listen, I believe some people just put it out there, they exposing that the devil does exist, and he's out there. I'm not sugarcoating or pampering it, because we know about the Illuminati and devil worship and all that stuff that is real and it does exist in the hip-hop industry and all that stuff, and people do study soul worship the devil, but I don't believe that with her. She's just a woman with a beautiful big heart that loves hard and with a low self-esteem. So she need the right brother that's going to uplift her and lift her up, and not just be that bull counting that money and feeling like, you know, I know this bull sleeping with somebody on the low. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I got that all day with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where he had that position, they both at that position, they could have a beautiful relationship in life. You know what I mean? And it didn't have to end. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You got to think about what he glorifies with his music and all that. You know? And it's bigger than the music. Some people can rap that stuff. And like I said, they got that woman, they, you know, still ride with him. Like, you know, that's just entertainment. That's just his music. But at the same time, how much is it just the entertainment and the music? You know what I mean? How can you lose a woman like that with the heart she got? I'm saying on the low, you never know what type of woman she can be. You know what I mean? On the low, behind closed doors. You know what I mean? She could be the type to snap on you, anything. The sweetest women do that. Spazzing on you on some, what they call that? You know, there's different names for it. Different names for it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But on that note, just pair it, man. Just pair it. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you lose something like Nicki Minaj, she's a boss, and she got a big heart. Ain't that much faking in the world. That girl got a big heart. You know what I mean? She got a good heart, man. So if you lose something like that, and she's beautiful, and like I said, she got a little self-esteem, so all you got to do is make her feel, you know what I mean? And just tell her the truth. Always reminding her that she's a beautiful woman, not only a beautiful woman on the inside and out, but making her feel special. That's all. That's all. And the image that he glorifies shows that he was not the one. So it shows that he was just a mascot, just a headliner for her tour. But, you know, just because the tour ends, so does the relationship. And goes to show she's also not stupid. You know, and same time, Nicki Minaj, I speak facts on both ends, she glorified Minajing, Nicki Minaj. She glorified that also, that she was the type, she'll have a threesome or whatever, foursome, whatever. So I gotta speak all the way facts. Same way as Meek talk about passing chicks around, she also spoke in her lyrics and stuff about having menages, and, you know, it is what it is. Talking that stuff too. Again, low self-esteem. Because a woman that really loves herself and stuff like that, she's not going to share herself with a bunch of dudes or nothing like that. Let alone 2, 3, anything. She's not going to do that. And or even messing with women. You know what I'm saying? No. That's somebody that doesn't know, you know, let alone God. And don't get me twisted. Some people can say that they praise God, believe in Jesus and all that, and still be into stuff like that. But I'm just saying, how much do you really love yourself or know God or know your worth? And then for the woman out there thinking, oh, just if she's, you know, giving me oral sex, at least I ain't got to worry about diseases. Oh, yes, you do. There's girls with halitosis, people with halitosis. That's a mouth disease. As far as breath and all that. And on top of that, you can get all types of diseases from that too. Just from the saliva transmitted diseases. There's all types of different diseases, yeah. Do your research. Do your research. So you ain't escaping nothing. It is what it is. Even that strap-on, they might have used it with somebody else and they got germs and diseases on that. I'm just speaking facts. But yeah, so that concludes it, man. Like I said, Nicki Minaj looked at Same way as Meek looked at her as accomplishment, she didn't look at him as accomplishment. She looked at him as a mascot for her tour. And at the same time, she's coming out of a relationship. So at the same time, it's like, you know, and having a low self-esteem, come on, man. She could have been with anybody else. She'd be with me. You know what I mean? No matter what she rap about, you still don't want to be with somebody that glorifies sharing women and stuff like that. She need to be with somebody that's, you know, that live what they rapping about. If he live what he rapping about, so he really is into that. Sharing women and don't care about a woman. For real, for real. And I know that have to come across her mind, like, do I really want to be with this boy? Is he really everything? So if he's everything his music says, he don't really got no love for me. You know what I mean? Just facts, man. God bless them both. God bless them both. Whether they eventually try to work it out or they stay broke up, I'm just giving the facts and proof. She looked at him as a mascot for the tour. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, same way as he looked at it as bragging rights, she looked at it as, listen, it's going to help my money-wise. I mean, as far as she good on the money, but as far as her mixtape, her album, whatever. Because she even said with Safari, she said as far as Safari, he helped her with everything. So she didn't even know how to function as far as music-wise and all that, and being a celebrity. So, of course, she would make that move with Meek. Anything she don't know or not hip on, even though she got other people, Lil Wayne, all of them, that can help her with that. But why not be with somebody that's already on that same move and in his prime? So she knew what she was doing. Riding the wave. Riding like a, you know, and don't get it twisted. She don't need to ride nobody's wave. I'm not talking about that wave of success. And because she, for real, I'm sorry, she always going to be more, you know, as far as more popping than Meek Mill. Because at the end of the day, if today and tomorrow they having a show down the street, North Philly or anywhere, if she's down the street and he's down the other street, where y'all think everybody going to go? They're going to go to Nicki Minaj show. Women and men, dog. Whether they want to try to run back and forth to each show, end of the day, the end result going to be Nicki Minaj show, dog. It's just facts. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, God bless them both, man. You know what I mean? And this for you, Nicki, on some real talk. You know what I mean? God got all the answers for you. God got all the answers for you, man. You know what I mean? No man would ever make you feel better than Jesus Christ, man. No man would ever make you, you know, break you out of that low self-esteem. You know what I mean? And if you deal with depression, any of that, no man can bring you out of that, man. You got to first get right with God. You know what I mean? Get right with God. Then your relationships will be right. You had the right one and everything, man. It is what it is. You're a beautiful woman in Jesus' name, man. God got you, man. You know what I mean? Make the hood rich.